October 12, 1945 was a pivotal day in Lao history as it marked a turning point in the country's struggle for liberation from foreign domination. This year, we celebrate the 69th Independence Day. The Declaration of Independence on October 12, 1945 was a landmark for Laos and marked the success of Lao people in their fight against foreign aggressors to take back ownership of their country.
Though it's before daybreak, organizers of the Communist Party Laos.
Independence Day was a great victory for Laos in that the world finally recognized the independence and territory of Laos as well as the Lao people and government.
Of Laos's neutralist government.
The occasion was the fruit of the revolution movement under the leadership of the Indochinese Communist Party, during which a large number of Lao people and their brethren from other Indochinese countries sacrificed their lives in the battle to restore independence.
Nationalism over
the victory achieved on October 12 heralded the start of a bright new era in which Laos citizens and the whole country enjoyed independence, sovereignty, and their territorial rights.
Led on by
the victory, which came after a protracted period of fighting, reflected the strong desire of the Lao people for mastery over their nation, as well as for full independence and unity. October 12, 1945 also put an end to interference by fascist groups which had been expanding their power during World War II. Independence was also achieved through years of fighting by multi-ethnic Lao groups who fought against the intervention and aggression of imperialism.
Withdrawal from Indochina. The conference drew up elaborate plans.
Foreign powers sought to expand their domination in many countries, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region, where they ruled by force.
Established any effective control.
The events at October 12 proved significant to the combative strategies of the Lao people as they succeeded in shaking off the administrative yoke of the French imperialists who had ruled Laos for many decades.
The struggle was inconclusive. The royalists held the western half of
the struggle for independence laid the foundation for the Lao people to unite in their fight for liberation. People of all classes united in a way never seen before in Laos.
Partners in a national neutralist government.
The fighting at this time involved direct confrontation between the Lao, the French imperialists, and the Japanese fascists. This marked the beginning of a united fighting force that sought to put an end to disputes that centered on the class structure that existed in Laos at that time. The Indochinese Communist Party was established in 1930, and Pak Kuen Lao, Lao Party of Lao Territory, was born on Don Sing Su Island in central Vientiane in 1934. This gave the Lao revolutionaries a new impetus and direction in their fight against the French aggressors and Japanese armed forces. On May 9, 1945, the Soviet Union's Red Army gained victory over the German fascists during the end of World War II. At the same time, Japanese armed forces declared unconditional surrender. The changing international situation favored those countries fighting for independence, such as Laos, Vietnam, and Cambodia. Using this opportunity, the Indochinese Communist Party, led by President Ho Chi Minh, organized uprisings and seized administrative power throughout Indochina. In August, the Vietnamese Revolutionary Movement declared success and the Democratic Republic of Vietnam was established on September 2, 1945. Laos also seized the opportunity and its citizens rose up to overthrow the Japanese fascists and French colonialists on August 23, 1945.
Many fragmented cultures.
There was a public gathering in Vientiane at the sports stadium, now Chao Anuvong Stadium, to proclaim the country's independence to the world and establish the Isarat government or Free Lao government.
Shouts of Samsoi, victory.